Allen alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now, a look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Giannis with it. He's picked up by Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Shoots. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived, and the title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Down low, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league. He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now, here's Bain. Drills the three-pointer.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Jackson finds Bain for 3. Morant against Holiday. Lock at 6. It's Morant with the drop. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now here's Middleton. Adams trying to free himself up. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Middleton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. An absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Morant with the ball.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Lopez kicks to Allen. Holiday with the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis.
My goodness! That was special.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. To the paint. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's Allen on the wing. To halt the run. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Morant dishes to Brooks. The offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Antetokounmpo passes to Allen. Back to Giannis.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Morant outside. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
Please give up a big round of applause for your Bucks youth.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Holiday and Allen have guard duties. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Jackson has the open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Giannis. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. It's 2-on-1. Brooks misses. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And Lopez has it in the corner. Middleton trying to break free. And the Bucks miss again. Memphis leading by 7. Morant with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Giannis a screen on Morant. The wide open look here for Lopez. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
In the corner, it's Payne. The 3. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Adams sets the pick for Payne. And he goes in for the dunk.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Kick out to Giannis. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Adams finds Morant. Back to Adams. On the wing, Payne. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant passes to Payne. That one goes. Count it. Payne's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Holiday against Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A second left. Out to Morant. With 1 second left, he takes it in, and then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Shot clock at 3. And Lopez gets it to go.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Pass to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
They get a hand on it. Lopez dishes to Giannis. It's Allen on the wing. Kicks it down to Middleton. Allen passes to Giannis. They get it back and staying with the play, Lopez.
Even though his game is more perimeter oriented now, Lopez can still mix it up inside.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and really deep through that time. Baines got 7 points for the quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Memphis leading by 12. It's Brooks on the wing. Outside, Bane. Pass to Jackson. And the 3 off target. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
24. The Grizzlies. 36.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Conchar in at the 3. They get it back. Jackson moves back up. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Poked away. Morant with the steal. And Holiday kicks to Allen. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket for Middleton.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Morant flies in. Here's Adams. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton looking it over. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Adams. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
A different look for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Matthews comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Dragic in for Drew Holiday. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Dragic from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Dragic just got his first 3 points of the game.
Normally, it's Dragic providing the pass. Good to see him getting fed this time.
Conchar, the pass to Morant. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Jackson against Matthews. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Conchar. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Matthews finds Giannis. From outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Kick out to Adams. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Jones checked in for John Morant. Adams sets the pick for Jones. Shot clock at 6. And Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Oh, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Adams with the screen on Connaughton. Conchar, the pass to Jones. The 3-ball. It's the rebound. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Here's Jones. He feeds it to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Timeout. Start it.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. There's 1:17 left in the third. Adams sets the pick for Jones. Adams' shot is off. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Screen by Adams. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Kennard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Matthews passes to Dragic. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Lopez. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dragic the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Milwaukee timeout. And the loudest section in the free season makes some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks Youth Dance Team.
6 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good for 2. Giannis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Tipped away. Lopez with the steal. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 4. And time to step aside. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Matthews out there with Dragic. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Allen comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Holiday in for Goran Dragic. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for John Concho. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Screen by Giannis. And the pass to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Giannis.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
To the paint. It's tipped. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Can't cash in from close range. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And a wide open look for Bane. Here's Adams, and he makes good on the layup.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside Holiday. Over in the corner, Allen. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Morant. Yep, that one goes in there. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Morant with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And that one's good. Brooks.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket for Middleton.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Jackson kicks to Bane. On the wing, Jackson. Antetokounmpo defending. They grab their own miss. Bane uses the glass to finish the layup. Bane's got 4 points this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Antetokounmpo inside. Jackson on him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Middleton finds Holiday. Back to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. And the rejection by Jackson. And the Bucks with possession here. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Jackson, a screen on Allen. Here's Bane. And the layup's good off the glass.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Grizzlies.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
It's Morant with the drive, and finished off by Morant.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Goes up off the inbound.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Bane looking around. Outside Jackson. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Montrezl Harrell, Tobias Harris out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's James Harden, and it's Maxey in a 2-guard.
This is what happens when you put the hard work in, as Harrell is impacting the game.
So it's Milwaukee now, following the score by Philadelphia. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That sends Bobby Portis to the free throw line. That one on Harris.
And pretty amazing to see Bobby Portis and the evolution of his career. A guy who started pretty quietly coming out of college and then just found his niche on a very good team and has exploded over the past couple of years.
Now here's Harden. Driving inside. Pass to Embiid. Lets the three fly. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Harris. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Harrell with the denial. They get it back. And the basket by Holiday.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Well, Brent, in some ways, Portis is a reminder to never give up on yourself.
Yeah, a guy going from the second unit to a starting player pretty much deep into his career. That's an impressive feat. That's some stick-to-itiveness and a true credit to how hard he works.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday from the arc. And another three for Milwaukee.
And Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. 4-point game. Harden from outside. Embiid passes to Harden. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Holiday. Harden against Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Harris passes to Harrell. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Pass to Maxey. Up top, Harden. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Clock at 6. Harden gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Lopez. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Lopez has got 6. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Harden. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. And Harrell with the basket on the assist by Harden. Harrell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact. Holiday
passes to Portis. Here's Middleton. There's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now here's Embiid. 5 points in the game. Pass to Harrell from behind the arc. Rebounded by Lopez. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Harden. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Outside Maxey. Outside Harden. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance. Harden's got 5 points.
Just strong awareness from Harden on the catch and shoot. He knew exactly how much time he had.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Bucks on top, up 7. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Harris in at the 3. And Harden, former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. He's erasing shots.
Milwaukee in the lead. Portis down low. Harris on him. Portis gets the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The 76ers shooting the rock at 58%. Pass to Harrell. Harden against Middleton. Harden, the pass to Harrell. They get it back. And the shot's good.
Few guards in the league can carve out space on the interior the way Harden does.
Here's Lopez. Portis finds Holiday. Kicks it out to Middleton. There's the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Lopez. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Looking to get it going. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Kicks it out to Middleton. Portis outside. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Middleton passes to Portis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And it's a 10-point Bucks lead. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense, sometimes get outside your board a little bit, and that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee, and that goes for both sides.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
He does not get the second one. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Portis with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Middleton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with. Well, Middleton, a guy who's just so effective out there. He puts up points, he scores with great efficiency, and we've just seen him in so many clutch moments just come through for this team.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:37 left in the first half of this one. Harden finds Maxey. Three-pointer. And it's Harden. That time on the assist from Maxey. Maxey's got 5 assists tonight. And Middleton also capable of preventing points at the other end, Brent.
And I think this progression of Middleton having that length and switchability along with experience is helping him build that defensive resume. He'll hit the defensive glass. Just a terrific all-around player.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. To the inside. Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Up top, Embiid. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. High arcing shot. Nice move. And he lays it in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points in the quarter.
And Giannis setting the tone right now with some authority on the offensive end.
And then Harden with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Harden misses. Portis left side. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 16 points now.
And just executing at a...
Thanks very much, Allie.
With the score, your Bucks, 84, the 76ers, 31.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Drew Holiday out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Fires from deep. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. BA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody. Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Takes the 3, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, he's a dangerous outside shooter. Middleton is someone you got to chase off that three-point line.
And they recover it. Embiid passes to Maxey. Three-pointer, Harden. And that's a foul called on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. Edmonds checked in for Harrell. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Antetokounmpo to pass to Holiday. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Holiday for 3. Nails it from 3. Holiday's gotten his third basket of the night.
That's confident shooting there from Drew Holiday. Got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
Harris misses. Oh, got a piece of it. Lays out. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Lopez. There's the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. The first free throw is good. Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, B.A., could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously, it's all about Giannis. And the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special. Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
Pass to Harris. Embiid with it to the left side wing. For 3, Maxey. No luck on that one.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Dragic. Portis with a screen on Embiid. Now Dragic. Back to Antetokounmpo. The 3. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Maxey finds Harris. Off the mark there with a 3. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great. But he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
Three-pointer Embiid. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, Embiid's accuracy is so impressive, especially for a big. He can really hurt you from the arc.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Oh, deflected. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Harris passes to Dedmon. Rebound, Milwaukee. They led the game at one point by 20. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Lopez. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points. Pass to Harden. Now here's Embiid. Back to Harden. Over Dragic. Three-pointer Embiid. And the 76ers another 3.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee, totaling 26 points in And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's James Harden, and it's Dedmon in at the 5. Here's Maxey. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Out to the right wing. Here's Matthews. Another shot. 5 to shoot. Now Maxey. And they go to the intentional foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Drew Holiday comes in for Dragic.
First team foul. Substitution.
Bucks on D. 13-point lead. Harris finds Embiid. Back to Harris. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Middleton against Harden. Here's Dedmon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Portis with it. Now Dedmon defends. Out to Portis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Harris.
The physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Put big guys on the floor.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Shoots over Maxey, and Middleton gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Harden going inside, and it's Harden with the big finish.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Holiday finds Portis. Antetokounmpo outside. To the right side. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, you have to do way more than that to stop the MVP. Giannis just determined.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
What concentration from the process. Embiid not fazed at all by the bump.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Harden. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim. Love the power on that dunk, too.
Harris passes to Maxey. Back to Harris. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Middleton outside. Pass to Portis. There's 1:12 left in the 4th. And he lays it up and in.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
The 3, here's Harris. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And Tobias says, I'll take you home.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Antetokounmpo, left side. Holiday up top. Defended by Harden. And the basket by Holiday.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's Portis. On the wing, Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez. Rebound by the 76ers.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And there is no way anybody else is taking that shot. I mean, when it's crunch time on a big possession, Harden is always going to be that guy.
Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And so it's Milwaukee with the W. Boy, they didn't. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForge.
say does that star
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup. In this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Harris, and it's Harden in at the point. Here's Maxey, and he drives in.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Here's Morant.
Oh, yes! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Bane. Brooks finds Bane. 5 to shoot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
And here's Maxey after the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Launches a three. And it's Morant missing. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Harris. Now the pass to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Philadelphia moving the ball around. On the wing, Brooks. And there's 1:45 left in the first. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Up top, Adams, guarded by Embiid. And then Morant slams it in.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Right wing, and Harrell wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Morant with it, now defended by Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's good from long range.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Embiid dishes to Harrell. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Back to Harrell. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And finished off by Morant.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Down low, Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Dylan Brooks. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Harden kicks to Harrell. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Here's Morant. He's got 10. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Here's Morant. 2 on the clock. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Harden. Harrell is out there with Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. Deflects the pass. Morant with it. Maxey covering. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball is going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Harden dishes to Harrell. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that change.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always gotten to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You got to be careful when guarding Harden. He's so crafty at finding ways to draw foul.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Conchars checked in for Brooks.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Harrell. Gets it to fall from the right block. Harrell's got 4 points in the quarter. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And the rejection by Jackson. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Morant passes to Adams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Adams has got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis. To the left wing. Harrell kicks to Embiid. Back to Harrell. Shot from 16. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
Pass to Harrell. Morant against Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid finds Harden. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Harden. Embiid's got his first basket of the night.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Morant. There's 1:54 left in the first half. It's Harden with the drive, and he elevates with a slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Morant passes to Concha. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Harden dishes to Embiid. Maxey in the corner. Back to Embiid. To the inside. Morant with the steal. Jackson, a screen on Harden. Outside for Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The 76ers trail by 14. Passes it to Harrell. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And they get it. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. Back to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Bane passes to Concho. This one for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are...
Thank you, David. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Conchar into the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute. Points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need. And that's what makes him a precious commodity.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Tucker's checked in.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Here's Conchar. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Kennard with the ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Harris outside. Morant with the steal. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That one on Harris. And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. It's an 18-point game.
He is an absolute master at drawing fouls. Harden is so good at getting the defense to foul him with so many crafty moves.
Harden hits them both. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Baines checked in for Memphis. 90 seconds now into the second half. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Harden, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Bane. 6 points for him. Jackson passes to Adams. And the rejection by Harden. Bucket is good. The 76ers trail by 20. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. And they'll get another chance. The pass to Tucker. Embiid. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Pass to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Pass to Conchar. The three-pointer is right on target. Conchar's got his 3rd basket of the night.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Harris. Back to Maxey. Five on the clock. Harden kicks to Embiid. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .107 left in the third quarter. Inside, here's Adams. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Adams sets the pick for Kennard. And it's off from three-point range. Left side, Maxey. Embiid against Kennard. Embiid kicks it to Tucker. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
Jackson, a screen on Harden. Outside for Jackson. There's 25 seconds left in the third. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So Adams will go to the free throw line. That one on Embiid. And the free throw, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Down by 15. And the basket by Harris.
And that has earned Harris a ton of money. The ability to spot up, shoot, and knock it down.
Harden against Morant. Outside for Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Grizzlies have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. That's good from Jackson.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Here is Harden, up in time, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting with a comfortable lead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Backs out, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
5 to shoot. Here's Conchar. The Grizzlies with another miss. The 76ers trail by 14. Harden the pass to Embiid. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. And that one's good, Maxey.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Conchar. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Harden. Kicks to Embiid. All sorts of time, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Now, look, he can certainly extend his range, but Embiid is very comfortable from distance.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Harden the pass to Tucker. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Back to Tucker. Plenty of space. The offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Conchar. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Embiid. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Embiid's got 8 here in the quarter.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Dylan Brooks comes in for John Conchar. And it's Bane in for Luke Kennard. Harden dishes to Embiid. Harris, right side. Traps in the tray. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
And you just got to respect Harris's three-point shot. He is a very capable scorer from that distance.
Payne for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. Harden the pass to Embiid. Out to Harris. There's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Outside, Payne. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
best scores. Harden knows his team depends on him to help shoulder most of that offensive load.
Bane kicks to Brooks. Back to Bane. Stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Tucker.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Morant outside. Outside, Bane. No good, unable to end this run.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Brooks kicks to Adams. In the corner, it's Bane. Fires for 3. Jackson finds Bane. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Adams' shot is off. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And most bigs you want to see at the foul line. However, Embiid is not one of them. If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Outside, Bane. And the 3-ball is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Harris dishes to Tucker. The 3 from Harden. The 76ers with another miss. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
Intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Chris Middleton is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Portis in at small forward.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Jackson against Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Jackson for three. Outside for Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Portis a screen. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Morant. Fires for three. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Morant.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
And the basket by Bane.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Now here's Bane. Adams with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And it's Adams missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Brooks. Middleton left side over Bane. Lopez controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
That one's good for two. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second chance shot.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Now Brooks, the three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Jackson, pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Portis finds Lopez. Now here's Holiday. Back to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Holiday against Morant. Back to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. The rebound by Jackson.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies up 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Drew Holiday out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Portis in at the 3.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
First free throw is good. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And it's all knotted up.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot, Middleton deposits another J.
There's Jackson with the 3 on target from range. Jackson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Ports the pass to Antetokounmpo. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Jackson, the screen from deep. Morant. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The offensive arsenal of Giannis continuing to expand over time. This guy is a wrecking ball.
The 3 from Bain. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Out to Portis. Pass to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Grizzlies call time here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Moran against Holiday. Pass to Adams. Now here's Moran. Down low. Conchar. Good. And the setup by Moran. Konchar's got his first points of the night.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Moran. The shot by Holiday, no good. Memphis has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Middleton. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The 3 from Payne. And stolen by Holiday. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Bane. Lopez against Adams. Pass to Jackson. Morant with it. Jackson with a screen on Portis. Back to Jackson. Morant with it. Defended by Portis. Shot's good by Morant.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Memphis leading. Payne with it. Portis picks him up. Here's Conchar. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Payne. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Moran to the middle. Adams inside. Portis on him. Here's Jackson. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Pass to Portis. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. And it's Conchar in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Adams, a pass to Jackson. Inside, deflects the pass. And stolen by Dragic. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
2022 saw Goran Dragic making a bunch of moves. He got shuffled around the league a lot.
There's Jackson with the 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
Hey, a big-time alert. Wanted bigs with unlimited range. Jackson fits that bill.
And the basket by Dragic. Well, Dragic certainly isn't the first guy to get front office whiplash.
BA, in the end, I think he was able to make it work for him. And really, any team would be lucky to have a savvy vet with tons of experience.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
Pass to Conchar. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Dragic finds Allen. To the paint. Stolen by Kennard. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Antetokounmpo for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
During the pre-draft process, some scouts felt Jackson was behind the curve as a passer. He's proven those concerns were overstated.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Memphis has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Jackson with a screen on Allen. Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Connaughton outside. Here's Lopez. Back to Connaughton. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. The shot. Here's Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Allen can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Here's Jackson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Morant. The kick out to Dragic. Pass to Connaughton. And here is Antetokounmpo. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Conchar. And another basket for Memphis.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. 3 seconds left. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Antetokounmpo has got 22. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Drew Holiday out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Portis in at the 3 spot.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. He hits the second from the line. And that knee injury sidelining Chris Middleton in last year's playoffs, Grant. How much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, B.A., it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
Drops in the 3.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Antetokounmpo outside. Middleton against Bane. Pass to Portis. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And then Portis with the dunk.
Aggressive, relentless, and Portis handles the ball better than most guys his size.
Bane against Middleton. Launches a 3. They get it again. Back to Bane. Jackson on the wing. And here's Bane. Middleton covering. Kicks it out to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Middleton with it. Jackson in his pocket. Nice crossover to get that one.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Back to Middleton. There's the triple. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Conchar. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight. Down low. Here's Lopez. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. From deep. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Memphis has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And the basket by Bane.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Pass to Adams. Back to Bane. From outside the arc. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing. Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Ja Morant.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
And it's Desmond Bane with the 3. Bane's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
I love what we saw from them tonight, and I'm sure they'll try to replicate it next time out.
and he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Jackson with a screen on Middleton. Jackson outside. Moran against Holiday. Back to Jackson. Over on Antetokounmpo. Portis with the steal. Here's Holiday, and he drives in, and Holiday powers it home.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
If Giannis could be more consistent with the three, he would be impossible to stop.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Right side Bane. Brooks outside. From deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
What we know about Dillon Brooks, he's a gamer. 3 on the other end, right back at you.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Moran. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business. And thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up for... the Bucks win the tip. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Lopez in at the 5.
And so quick off his feet, Montrezl Harrell with a nice rejection.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, an athletic move by James Harden, beating the D and then rubbing it in their face with the slam.
I give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, you love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
And the second free throw is good. Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Embiid can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Portis. Back to Holiday. Wide open. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
For 3, Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Now here's Harden. Embiid passes to Harden. Will it go? Back to Embiid. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. For 3, here's Harris. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. This one for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Now here's Embiid. For 3, Maxey. It's hauled in by Portis.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Giannis with the dunk.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Harrell passes to Embiid and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton left side. Portis outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the 76ers. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
It's Middleton on the wing. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Melton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Harden. Embiid with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Back to Embiid. Over Middleton. Embiid, good. Embiid's got his third basket on the night right there.
Part of what makes Embiid an MVP-level talent, the spacing he gives your offense, a center with a very good jump shot.
Lopez against Harrell. Lopez, the screen on Melton. Holiday passes to Lopez. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Lopez against Embiid. Here's Harden. Back to Embiid. Puts up a three. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
A skilled jump shooter. You know Embiid is feeling it when he's taking these quick shots.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Anthony Melton out there with James Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Harrell in at the 5. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Driving to the basket. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Now here's Holiday. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Now here's Harris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Great defense by Giannis, using his length that time, and that shot had no chance.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Come on, BA. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And stolen by Middleton. Here's the break. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Now here's Portis. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Some toughness that Portis brings to the court. He's willing to finish through contact.
Melton on the wing. Outside Harden. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. And Giannis with the jam.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Embiid from outside. Connects from downtown. Embiid's got 12 points.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
And more the confidence of Giannis to be one of those go-to scorers. We're seeing those signs.
Fires the three, and there's Embiid. That one's good, and the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight. Antetokounmpo with it, and Melton picks him up defensively. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Harden, the pass to Embiid, and then Embiid with the dunk.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly. That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
From deep, Melton. Holiday grabs the miss. The Bucks have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Throws it up high, and then Portis with the dunk.
And that's the right play call, as Portis is a big target on the oop.
And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Harden drawing the double team. Over Holiday, Melton outside. Out to the wing. Harrell passes to Harden. Launches it. He drops it from range. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Yes, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Outside Holiday. Portis outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Portis with a screen on Harrell. And here's Lopez from the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lopez has got 5 now.
You don't expect that Brook Lopez would be the guy to respond with a three-pointer. He did so there.
Harden from outside. Harris passes to Melton. The floater, and Middleton with the block. And they'll keep possession. Such a wide open look. Embiid's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Here's Middleton with 1 on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nailed! Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Drew Holiday out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Portis in at the 4. Harden, the pass to Harrell. Shot clock at 3. Embiid. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Here's Embiid. Over Antetokounmpo.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for the shooter when Giannis is in the area, definitely throwing some shots off right now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Melton misses. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Lopez passes to Portis. Now Middleton. Portis with a screen on Melton. And it's Middleton, that time on the assist by Portis. Middleton's got 9.
Staying confident in the paint. Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton passes to Lopez. Lopez, the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 24.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Harris passes to Embiid. The 3 is up. Pass to Harris. Deflected.
How about the reach from Portis there?
Antetokounmpo against Embiid. It's Middleton on the wing. Left side, Holiday. Middleton finds Portis. Shot clock at 5. To the left wing from about 19. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in." Guys?
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Melton outside. Looking to end the drought. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the 2nd time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, denied by Harrell. And they get it back. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
This is when the defense really gets disrupted by Giannis being physical, and then he gets up in the air to rub it in with the jam.
Harris finds Melton. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Harris outside. Launches a 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in the game. A clear look for Antetokounmpo. The wide open shot is on the money. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Harrell. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
And Harrell loves when he gets to mix it up on the inside, and he fights through the D that time.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Melton on the wing. The 3 is up. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Harden. All alone on the break. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's good. 2 points.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
A solid 3-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 16-point advantage heading. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Harden to pass to Harris. Offline with a three. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Count the basket. Antetokounmpo's got 17 points here in the second half.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Pass to Embiid. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
Now here's Harris. Outside for Harden. Harris on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. The Sixers with another miss.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Still Sixers ball.
On defense, the Bucks. Out to Harris. Pass to Melton. Can they get it? He's off on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Holiday passes to Lopez. Middleton from the outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Crafty move. And Embiid throws it down.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Inside. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Lopez from the arc. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Well, early in his career, this is not a shot that Brook Lopez would take. Now, it's all he makes.
Melton outside. Pass to Harris. Here's Harrell, covered by Lopez. And stolen by Holiday. Antetokounmpo outside. Here we go, all alone. And then Harden with the jam.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. Second shot opportunity. Harris with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Here's Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
This is what happens when you put the hard work in, as Harrell is impacting the game.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Embiid with a steal.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bucks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And that one's good. Melton.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 11-3 run. And Harden with the slam.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest. Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Middleton from the outside, rebounded by James Harden. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 13-3 run. Pass to Melton. Here's the three. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Tipped and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday finds Middleton. Back to Holiday. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Melton.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Here's Harrell. Rejected by Lopez. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Exceptional effort on the alley. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry.
So Memphis will get the first possession. Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Oh my goodness, the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
It's Harden with the drive. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Here's Harden, and he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Morant passes to Adams. Good D by Embiid.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Down low, Adams. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Harris, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Jackson dishes to Adams. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Outside Jackson. Brooks kicks to Jackson. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. It's stolen by Harris. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. Now, I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
It's Harden with the drive. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harden's got his second basket of the night. Bain passes to Adams. And there's the defensive 3-second call. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdowns for Philadelphia. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range in his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Morant with the steal. Uncovered. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
He also loves that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
And Embiid with the block. Maxey with it. Now defended by Adams. Stolen by Brooks. Morant right side. He feeds it to Adams. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers trail by 4. It's Harden with the drive. For 3, Harris. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. And there's the pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. Jackson, a screen on Maxey. Bain, no good. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Harden kicks to Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
High post, Embiid. Left side, Maxey. Kicks it out to Harden. Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Morant with a wide-open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Harden has a wide-open look. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
John Morant hit. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Embiid dishes to Harden. Back to Embiid, stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
That's tipped. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
Harden and Adams sends it back.
And Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis? Konchar's checked in for Memphis. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Adams down low. Guarded by Harden. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
Pass to Harden. Passes it to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Morant passes to Adams. Adams with the screen on Harden. Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Adams. The layup off target.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Tucker the pass to Harden. And Harden with the stop.
What a game from Harden. Filling it out. James, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
And a wide open look for Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Embiid out to Harris. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Harris has got his second basket.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Outside, Bane, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And the technical free throw is good. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown 3-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Kicks it out to Harden. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steven Adams picks one up.
You got to be careful when guarding Harden. He's so crafty at finding ways to draw fouls.
And both free throws good for James Harden. There's 1:38 left to play here in the half. The 76ers with another miss. Embiid with the steal. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Morant against Harden. Bane sets the screen for Morant. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Here's Embiid. Back to Harden. Goes up the baseline. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, Harden is a versatile shooter, so he'll make the most of that mid-range spot whenever you give it to him.
Payne for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers trail by 5. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And it's Morant missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Embiid, stolen by Jackson. And here is Bane, the tray. No good that time. Whoops, they pick off the pass. That one off the back iron and out. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see.
38.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Taxi out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. For the lead, the second effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Tucker's got his second bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the jam by Harden.
Let it move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Bane. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Harden kicks to Maxey. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. Steven Adams picks one up. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Kennard, the pass to Adams. Kennard trying to break loose. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Adams. Feeds it to Embiid. Shoots over Adams. Harris finds Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Harden. On the wing, just 5 to shoot. That shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Adams with the screen on Harden. Here's the pass to Concho. In the corner, Kennard with it. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Conchar can't get it to go.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Harrell kicks to Harden. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Count it, good.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Jones looking for an opening. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Embiid, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's Harden driving in, and he elevates with a slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Okay, I see the explosion. Look, Harden never ceases to amaze me.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. Adams sets the pick for Kennard. Carries it from three-point range. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Conchar, the pass to Kennard. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Jones. Adams trying to free himself up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. There's a minute left to play in the third. Outside, Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he sinks the second. Philadelphia leading by 3. It's Harden with the drive. Count it. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily, cutting through the D right to a shot.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kennard kicks to Jones. Let's go. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the rejection by Jackson. Second chance shot, and Embiid finishes inside. And now a 7-point 76ers lead. 19 seconds left in the third quarter, and they double up Jackson. Kennard for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Kennard's got 6.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Harrell kicks to Maxey. He gets it up. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got to feel like a game.
Big round of applause for your
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Jones is out there with Kennard, and it's Adams, and it's center. The 76ers leading by 7. There's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Some changes for Memphis. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David. And is Harrell missing?
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
Maxey kicks to Harden. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
The 76ers leading by 6. And slam dunk by Maxey.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Brooks, the best of Bain. No good on the triple.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Maxey, here's Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's stolen by Adams. It's Morant with the drive. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Harden the pass to Maxey. Out to the right wing. Here's Harrell. Kicks it to Embiid. Back to Harrell. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Adams. Bain against Harris. Morant looking around. There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Harden against Brooks. Harden, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And then Morant slams it in.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Harden outside. Stolen by Jackson. Deep 2 from Brooks. And the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson finds Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we have seen Morant step up as a leader, wanting to go to the strike down the stretch.
And so he makes both from the line.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And here's Harden for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. It's deflected. Bain with it. Now guarded by Harrell. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 1. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Bane. And that one is hammered home. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And it's Hero missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Brooks with no one around. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Will it go? Harrell kicks to Harden. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Payne for three. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Maxey finds Harden. It drops. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
One of the best scorers in the clutch. Harden doing it again.
Brooks, the pass to Bane. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Terrell, money!
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. It's Morant with the drive. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Philadelphia. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position. And for the Grizzlies, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57% and finished off by Morant.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
To the inside, it's stolen by Adams. And here's Jackson. He kicks it to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Left side, Adams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Payne for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And here's Harden for 3. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way. From deep, Brooks. Good on the three-point shot. Brooks has got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Maxey kicks to Harrell. And again, unable to change momentum here. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. There's the steal. Morant, that's for 2. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Passes to Harrell. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Nifty move. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten locked in overtime. They have yet to miss a shot. A perfect 5 for 5.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Memphis.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big guns. It's not even close in this extra period.
It's funny that after 4 quarters of really looking like this was a pick-em game, overtime was a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that coming.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul, getting the whistle and the bucket.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. Rebound by the 76ers. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another...
Have mercy.
Wow.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came.